Hello and welcome to White Horse Music TV. I sort of have to say that because I say that in every video. Hello Andrew, thanks for the call. I have three cellos here that I'll play for you. One is a Gliga 2, the first one in my hand's a Gliga 2, and then I'll play the Gliga 1, and then I'll play a struna concert. Alright, I'll give this one a bit of a try. Oh, first of all, I'll show you what it looks like. So, it has nice sort of slightly widely spaced grain lines there and very nice thin varnish so that the wood's allowed to vibrate the way it wants to, and I can sort of feel the grain of the wood under my fingers, which is nice. It's pretty on the back and it's got a typical sort of Gliga look. They're a little bit sort of this orangey sort of golden colour. And it's set up with a French bridge and Larsen strings and all of the other setup that we do. We spend about 4 hours on each one. Each one of these has Larsen strings on it as well, so it's a fairly fair comparison in that way. So I'll play this one first. So that is a really nice sounding Gliga 2. As far as Gliga 2s go, that's more like a Gliga 1. It's very deep sounding, more like a half-size cello in terms of depth. And yeah, really nice. And it's got a little bit of brightness to it as well. Sometimes the Gligas can be a tiny bit muffled. You know, they are on that side as opposed to being too bright, but that is really nice. Okay, so this is a freshly traded in Gliga 1. The grain on the front is a lot closer, so older tree sort of thing. It's similar sort of nice thin varnish. They hand apply the varnish on the Gligas, so getting it the right thickness is really important, and I can feel the grain under my fingers, and it's pretty. And once again, Larsen strings. It's still got the tapes on it. It's that freshly traded in. Really, really good condition. Perfect, just about. Maybe a couple of little dots of someone knocking varnish a tiny bit, but really, really good condition. Interestingly, I would say that is very, very slightly less steep than the Gliga 1, but it has a little bit more clarity, and I found it a little bit easier to play as well. A little bit of a difference in response, where I had to work slightly harder with the Gliga 2. It was a little bit easier to get the sound out with the Gliga 1. But it has plenty of depth, maybe not quite as much depth as that, but real sort of ease of playing. And it had stripes on it, made it easier for me, so you know that's really important. Alright, now I'll play the struna concert. Struna concert is a very different looking cello. It's a copy of a famous French antique cello, and so it has this beautiful chestnutty sort of brown colour. And they're antiqued, so they tried to make them look old. So there's got little tasteful scratches. Buying something new that has scratches on it is foreign to a lot of people. But yeah, they're a beautiful looking cello. A lot of people, when they're trying cellos, will say, "Oh, can I try that one?" because they like the look of it. And they often love the sound of it as well. We'll see. it's got, I would say, similar depth to the Gliga 1, or maybe, the Gliga 1, or maybe slightly in between the two of those other ones. It's certainly a more clear sort of sound. And it's interesting, because we get teachers who send students in for Gligas, and then we get teachers who send students in for strunas. So they're two sounds that are great, they're just different to each other. And now what I'll do is I'll play them one after the other, but I won't say anything in between, so that you can get the gist of exactly what they sound like in comparison to each other. All right, I'm starting in exactly the same direction. So this is a Gliga 2, then Gliga 1, then struna concert. So I'll try not to talk.